Come on.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Controversy Lab.
Where controversy is key.
I am your host, Lakel House.
And I am RTJ.
And together,
We
make
are
up the dynamic duo
of Controversy Lab.
Anyway, so we got a great show for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about the wonderful, wonderful president, the savior that you guys picked, Joe motherfucking Biden.
If you ain't black, what did he say?
He said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
black.
Well, Joe.
Guess what?
I didn't vote for your bitch ass, so I guess that makes me Mexican today.
I need a home.
I'm Honduras. I'm from Honduras.
I need a place to lay my head, Joe.
Crazy.
What they call him,
So today we're talking about Joe Biden has actually pumped out $86 million from you taxpayers to actually pick up the bill to house a lot of the illegal immigrants that are at the border down there, Texas.
In Arizona, yeah. Texas and Arizona. And so looking at it, it's basically him. I think they're making a big fuss about it. I don't think it is taking our money that we pay taxes for. We probably could go to something else like a extra stimulus check.
Right.
But he's taking it and he's housing people to send them back over instead of just sending them back over.
So that's my biggest issue, right? Why the fuck are we spending? That's my biggest issue. Why the fuck are we spending $86 million to put these people in hotels? And we have veterans
Living on
that have fought for this country, that are homeless, living on the street under a bridge, getting rained on every day, that are fucking freezing their asses off. But we can spend $86 fucking million to put a lot of these families in hotels that average for about what, $362 fucking dollars a night or something like that?
I think like $325.
$325 a night, but we can't give that money to our own fucking veterans that fought for this country that are out there homeless. Like, that's my big issue that I have with this situation. I just don't understand why when you catch people at the border, why the fuck can't you
turn them around,
take them to the centers that we have? Don't leave them there for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks. The next day, take them back across the motherfucking border and drop them back off.
I agree with that. And I think this is where we, as I would say Americans get lost, because, like you said, our veterans who actually fight for us who have fought for us to have certain rights, they're getting treated like shit. But you go and get this money, find this money from somewhere, and then give it to hotels to house somebody that you're going to put right back, I'm going to say into the system, but you send them right back home. Why can't you do more useful things with that money?
So the bigger thing is, what people don't realize is also that people don't know, since this whole fiasco was kicked off, under Title 42, that actually President Donald Trump actually enforced, Biden is sending some people back under Title 42, right? Okay. So let's not pretend like everybody that comes across the border, he's like, oh, you don't belong in the detention centers. Let me take you and put you in hotels. He's still sending families back under Title 42 that Donald Trump implemented, right? Now, he's also allowed 19,000 families that have come through the border and permitted them to enter into the states. Then he's segregating some people that are coming across the border and then spending $86 million to put them in hotels because he doesn't want to put them in the detention centers. We've had 3 detention centers that we've been putting people in. He's closed down 1 detention center, and now we have thousands of people divided between these 2 detention centers that are still up and running, and now he's spending $86 million to put these people in housing. And I reiterate, letting 19,000 families through the border and just letting them into the United States of America.
And speaking about Trump, people are going to see, just because people hate Trump, they're going to see that they're going to think that Joe Biden's actually doing something.
Right.
He's not. Like you said, he's just basically using what Trump did, and people are saying, oh, Joe Biden did this, Joe Biden did that. No, he actually didn't.
Right.
He's just following suit like everybody else before him. And what he's doing is he's adding more of our money to do the same shit, and they're making it seem like he's actually been a Superman.
Why the fuck are you not spending $86 million on our troops that have fucking fought valiantly for this country?
Wait, he did. He actually did. He spent a little bit more. Remember that $125 trillion for Syria? Remember that?
No.
That was like last month. He gave $125 trillion to everybody over in Syria.
Whoa, so he gave $125 trillion to motherfuckers in Syria. Gave $86 million to illegal immigrants coming into the country. What the fuck has he given our veterans?
Dude, I don't know.
So this is my issue, right? So everybody acts like, oh, this president's better than that president. This guy's better than this president. You have to look at the policies. You have to look at shit they believe in. You have to look at shit that they push. I've never been a fucking fan of Biden based on the crime bill, a whole bunch of other bullshit that he's done. But at the end of the day, what the fuck does it matter what I think? I'm only one person in the millions and millions and millions of people live in this country. It's just my opinion. It's controversial.
But, hold on.
For everybody else.
Did you vote, though? Did you vote? Not saying who you voted for. Did you vote?
I voted.
So guess what? Because you voted, you have a voice, so you can say whatever you want to say.
I mean, true.
I'm just saying that.
But what I'm saying is my opinion doesn't really matter per se because he's the president, right? The greater majority of our people and the Electoral College, they saw fit that Biden was a better president. So at the end of the day, whether I disagree with him or not, like he's the president, so I have to.
He's a better face to get a lot of shit pushed through.
He's a better face.
A lot of bullshit to get pushed through.
Like Trump, let's not get it confused. Trump was not a motherfucking saint. Trump was not the greatest president we've ever had in the country, right? I just agreed more so with Trump's policies as it related to being an entrepreneur because I'm an entrepreneur. So I agreed more so with his perspectives as a business owner, right? And then wanting to establish generational wealth that I can pass down through my lineage and through my bloodline. That's why I sided more with Trump. You know, him as a person, I can't really get into that debate, right?
Yes.
Now
I was gonna say that's where, not to cut you off, but that's where I guess you and I are different from the rest of our community. Because we're not voting off of, or we're not trying to elect people off of emotions.
Right.
We're actually looking towards the future. Then also to piggyback off of that, that's kind of why they had to get him out of office also. Because we're trying to get shit accomplished and keep this sector of people down.
Right.
And this sector of people are starting to rise. We need to get this dude out of office.
Right.
So now we're going to bring in this guy, Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe, have him push through a lot of bullshit. Because people actually like him because he rode with the black dude. He rode with the black dude for like 8 years. Right. So people are going to roll with him. So we can now get a whole bunch of bullshit through. We can go ahead and house these people from South America, and everybody's going to see that as a superhero thing.
Right.
But don't realize that he's spending all your tax money on people coming into this country and just sending them right back over. Instead of just sending them right back over without spending money.
$86 million, it doesn't have to be spent on something that fucking stupid. How much money did Joe and Barack Obama spend to build those motherfucking concentration camps in the first place?
Why not put the shit in Social Security or just put it in something, a bank account, like you said earlier, for the veterans? Why not just do shit, do stuff like that? Do stuff for us.
Because you already have the infrastructure that you built for the immigrants in the first place. Utilize this space that you have. Don't sit the motherfuckers in there for months and months at a time. When the motherfuckers come through, get them the fuck up out of there and send them right back. And then the $86 million you had, you can invest that, like you said, into the veterans. You can invest that back into the economy. Why are you wasting money to put people in a hotel? I don't get it.
Holy shit. So we had this debate I think we had this conversation about all politicians are the same.
Right.
So people are saying that the Republicans didn't want us to get any more money as far as our stimulus check, right?
Right.
If you're cool with Joe Biden giving out $86 million, you're cool with him. You're basically saying that he is the same as a Republican because that $86 million, like I said, could have went to your stimulus check to better the economy, right? But no, we're spending it on fucking Motel 6 at the border of Arizona just to house some people and send them back over. Bullshit. That's y'all president, Jim Crow Joe.
Jim Crow motherfucking Joe. Anyway. We can sit and talk about this shit all day. I know I'm not. I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden.
That's your man. Who man's is this?
Whose man? Ain't my man.
Whose man's is this?
Ain't my man's.
Whose man's is this?
That's your man's. That's your man's.
You can't even walk up a goddamn plane straight.
Y'all gonna be out here talking about, okay, Joe, talk about police reform. Motherfucker, Joe is police reform. Lock your bitch ass up. That's police reform. Joe also wants to go sign a motherfucking bill or to push the argument in front of Congress to say he wants cops to come in your house and take your motherfucking guns from you.
Not only is he charging you $500 to sign paper to get the gun, plus whatever the gun costs, he's not giving police the ability to walk into your house and say, give me all you got.
That's what Joe trying to do. That the guy y'all voted for, right? So
again, whose man is this?
I believe in the goddamn Constitution.
Second Amendment.
Gun-toting motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I don't tote my gun to go look for problems. I tote my guns to protect me and mine.
Yes.
And that is what it is. You come in my house, you ain't leaving up out that motherfucker. Straight up.
My family wouldn't have felt no safer. They would have felt a whole lot unsafe if I wouldn't have had that gun last night.
Trying to tell you, alarm going off, and you grabbing your wife, she grabbing you, y'all looking at each other. Fuck that. Somebody come in my house, we got protocol. Everybody get down. I'm finna go clear that motherfucker. But what Joe Biden wants to do, he wants to come in your house and he wants to take your motherfucking weapons. You know why? Because Joe Biden and the Democrats, they want you to depend on the government for everything.
Hold on. Oh, fuck. You know what? Is it the King Arthur plan?
I don't know shit about the King Arthur
plan.
So,
King Arthur plan, and I could be saying the name of it is wrong. King Arthur plan is basically where how the highways actually got started. The interstates actually got started. The interstates, if you look at the main structure of interstates, they surround the the urban areas.
Right.
Also, with that being said, when they get ready to do a shutdown, they shut down the interstates because it shuts all the black people in. The next thing after that, after they're all shut in, the police come in and get the guns. So your president, if you look it up, it's the King Arthur plan. I believe it's the King Arthur plan. We'll put it in the comments, but it's the King Arthur plan where they have structure of how to disarm us as the black community. And this is part of it. So your president's putting this in. This your man's.
Time to replace this motherfucking laptop. That motherfucker getting out of hand, bro. You embarrassing me. We on the motherfucking show. What the fuck? All right, guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in this episode of Controversy Lab, where controversy is key. If you guys got any comments you guys landed about motherfucking Jim Crow Joe, like a touch on your motherfucking kids in the living room while you in the kitchen, then leave your comments in the comment section below. Love to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got, man.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. I don't
even like talking about Joe Biden on our show, but this is information y'all need to know, man. $86 million spent toward illegal immigrants, when that $86 million could have went to our motherfucking troops that have fought valiantly for this motherfucking country. Some that have lost limbs, lost their sight. Like even my father, even that piece of shit that wasn't in my life, like he got affected with Agent Orange or some shit, and I don't know what the fuck. We don't talk, but I know he is on disability.
He could have used it.
He could have used it.
Yeah.
That piece of shit could have used it. So.
Hey,
might have helped out for him and whatever the fuck he got going on. But end of the day, Controversy Lab, man. Controversy is key. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Comment.
Let us know. Any video content you guys want to hear from us, let us know. We got merch coming soon.
Yeah, follow us on all platforms.
All platforms. If you follow us, we're going to probably do like the first 200 people that have followed us. Going to give you guys some free t-shirts, free merch. Yeah, that's our way of saying thank you for the people that are following us. So, controversy is key. Content is key. So, appreciate you guys.
Shut the fuck up!
We cannot say that. It's probably copywritten. Motherfucker.
Oh, you know this.